down from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here. As over the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys holding their own, 6-2 over their last 8. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for the guys on the top.
So the Colts now coming up for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Jaguar defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
On to punt for the Colts.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio is if you got the 3-to-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-to-1.
And a win.
And a win. Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
Brings up a second and 5.
Now second and 5.
Decent 24. There we go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Looking long for Thomas. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice this game. A big pickup of 38.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Red on red.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
A 57-yard attempt.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, right to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10.
Now Richardson. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
And the Colts, first down.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
By Mason Smith.
It's a loss of 4, and now it's second and goal. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out comes comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing with the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play and one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
24. Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the short.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Our eyes shift to the defense of the Jaguars now. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones that grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 74 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can get a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. ETN up the middle. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 more there and another first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Another tote for ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the...
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
A handoff for Etienne. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
We always talked about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he's the AFC Player of the Week, and looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen that we talk about for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too. Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Lawrence will throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown
From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
13. Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A good move. as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull it off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Connecting over the middle with Downs. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense advantage, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
Pass game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing.
On the coverage.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. Opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. Here's Lawrence to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Here's Lawrence. Little short pass to James. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And with a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in his first half. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. The Jaguars come into this one looking for a 12th win on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hey, kill.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
On red.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Escaping. And he will get this in the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, an 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Let's go.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Foye Oluwakan finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now.
Now it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ready.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
On the ready.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
to throw. Here's Richardson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Joshua Hines-Allen in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line,
and he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Lawrence. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Lawrence to throw. Little short pass to James. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. A solid stiff arm. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. There's the Colts now as they get ready for... They go play action with Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Ready?
Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson. Jaguar pressure and Jaguar sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game,
His defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
A little juke. And he is...
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. Steps away to his left. And a run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
That's good for another Colts.
A give for Taylor running right side. Fights through it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready?
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And running with power here. And he returns this to the 22. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. There's a nice move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down in the yard.
Here we go. Set. Hey.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 87 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
Ready?
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Come on. Set.
Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught by Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And his kick is indeed good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So give him 3 on that drive. And normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Jags offense and Brian Thomas getting set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Richardson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out left. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, go! Here we go.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they favor the try for 2.
Well, you're trying to get 2 and end up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Second down, they go back to Herbert. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. A short one now, caught by Warren. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now Jones. Jaguar pressure, and Jaguar save. The safety net stage of perfection that time is a second for loss of 6. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Hey, go.
They'll give running right, ETN. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Well, it's hit and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not down in the 4th. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing Jones. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback the next target.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. End up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
46-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Back to throw now on first down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Second down and goal. Jones. Touchdown, Colts. Khalil Herbert. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a bit closer. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
33.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here's a give to ETN. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run with ETN. And they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
Going for it. Here's ETN. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
It's a gain of 3.
Third down at 13. Operating from the gun. Jones. Flush to his right. Loose inside. They trail by 2. Here's the fourth. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
39.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Well, they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Lisa 24.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, go, go.
ETN once more. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now they go screen. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Red on red.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Jags are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Richardson and the Colts now down by 9. A minute 52 to play. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts first down.
Here's Jones. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10.
Now Jones.
40-yard line.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1 at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Jones. Flushed out right.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Here's 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 16.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Jones. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. This is 3rd and goal. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
On the jump. Sack.
To throw is Jones. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Jack Ryman for the extra point.
Extra point by Ryan, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
46.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Hey, kill. Watch twist.
Throwing now, Lawrence. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.